Okay, hello. Hello everyone. Welcome to another stream. A very special stream. It's 10 years. 10 years of doing this malarkey online. Yeah, mainly YouTube, and now we're doing it on Twitch. I don't care. Take that, YouTube. Hello to everyone in the chat. Hello Slavic Jason. Hello Laser Knights Max. Hello Hans. Thank you for the Ned Flanders. And hello to Savage Goose 4963. Yeah, welcome. So today, this stream, it's going to be, I was thinking, do I want to go back and maybe do like a Simpsons game stream, like where I first started, my first series. Do I want to play the Simpsons Hit and Run again? Yeah, I've played that not too long ago. But no, today we're actually going to be playing some Minecraft, which I think has been a big part of my channel as well, over 10 years. So it makes sense. And it also has a nice connection as well, because I mentioned in a really long comment on the video that's just come out, my 10 years on YouTube video, I mentioned in a paragraph about my collaborations and the people I've met on... Lemons, I'm trying to say...
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
I'm trying to say something really profound here. I mentioned about collaborations and the people I've met and... or the people in the JFS and so on and so forth. And so it's kind of nice that I'm playing a mod by the people that I've met on the JFS, Laser Knights. They're in the chat right now. Their Biome Makeover mod. So just to quickly note, you can see in the title, little command if you want to know more about the mod and Laser Knights. If you do ! Biome, you'll get some information. I think it works. And... yeah, so I think it all kind of comes together quite nicely. Anyway, hello Superflash. Let's get on to it. I've got a handy little guide that Max of the Laser Knights variety has made for me. Let's get it up. Good try, Lemons. All right. All right, here we go then. Right, so... goodbye to that, hello to that. Let's put on some music because Minecraft is very quiet and awkward and you can probably hear my computer without it. Here we go. I think it's all working. I'm going to start a single player world. I'm going to call this Ma Swamp. That's terrible, isn't it? Oh well. That'll do. Now, I've got to follow Max's instructions to the wire. Recommended seed. It's got seeds to play on. It says allow cheats, easy difficulty. Okay, I can do all that. Allow cheats on. More world options. Here's the seed. What else we got? Done there. Just double check. Play with low render distance on moody for maximum immersion. Okay. So in depth. I love it.
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
All right, we'll let that load, then I'll do the whole render distance stuff in a minute. I looked up and I've been watching you since 2011, which means I've been a 10 years viewer and not even known till now. Haha, XD. I started on Time Splits Future Perfect. Well, thank you very much for sticking around for so long. I can't quite believe it's been that long. But it has. Somehow, I feel old. I'm not that old. I'm not that old, but I feel old. I think internet years... oh wow, this really is a good seed. Holy crap. Internet years kind of go, they last longer, don't they? Oh my goodness. Dion Warwick, are you okay? Thank you, Dennis. I think she was just loading in. Thank you, Dennis, for the subscription. Happy Muckiversary. Aww. 8 years for me, I think, since 2013. Wow. The video was great. Thank you, Max. I feel honoured to be part of this stream. Well, you deserve it. You got some great work here. Oh, wow. Yeah, look, we're right in the middle of this village here. Good stuff. 50% brightness is also fine. Okay. Let's do that now. Let's lower this down to 8 chunks. And then brightness at 50. This is going to add to the immersion of the swamp, I'm sure. Also, it helps with my lagginess, so I'm all for lower render distance. That's fine by me. Oh my god, my hands are so cold. I can't even like play Minecraft properly. I was 12 and now I'm 20. What happened? Hands? I don't know. I was 18 when I started and now I'm 28 and I'm almost 30. How sad. This is exactly why I didn't do any sort of narration in that video that I just uploaded, because I just knew that I was gonna end up sounding like a sad old man just wondering where my life has gone. But no, it's been good. It's been good. I can almost do like a speed run with this seed, couldn't I? Well, actually, I don't think you can because you can't know the seed beforehand, but it's a good seed to start off with if you are going to do a speed run. I think the main thing that we've learned from 10 years is that you've got to love a bit of Phil Mitchell. I almost met Phil Mitchell. He's one of those people that does the rounds at universities. A bit like Chuckle Brothers did that before Barry unfortunately passed away. But yeah, Phil Mitchell came to my uni and did a club night there. To anyone in the chat who doesn't know who Phil Mitchell is, he is like a long-running cast member of EastEnders soap opera in the UK. He's like one of the tough guys. He's part of the Mitchell brothers, and he was shot at one point, and it was a big mystery, kind of like who shot JR, but it was who shot Phil. What is going on with this terrain here? It's probably a good thing you don't know who Phil Mitchell is, to be honest. I mean, EastEnders is not great. Let's see, let's have a little exploration of this village first. Oh dear. And then, oh wow, look. Oh, is there a house down here? There's a path down here. If there was a little village down here, that would be sweet. I was 12 when I first talked to Muck. Now I'm like 62. You wish you were 62, Dennis. Okay, there's nothing down there. There is a tree down here, which is pretty cool. Actually, I need to take some of this. I remember searching for Time Splitters and your Let's Play being the only fellow British guys doing a Let's Play. Well, that's good because, well, I'm glad that you're British as well, and that means that you didn't immediately think I sounded like Stumpy Longnose or something whenever someone says, oh my god, you're British, you sound like another British YouTuber who actually sounds nothing like me. Oh wow, thanks for the raid, Sal. That's Salford Sal. Salford Sal is another kind of person that I've only met because of YouTube. Another person that I've done collaborations with on the JFS server. We almost met you at Minecon, Sal. Almost.
I'll crump with you, sweetie pie.
Thank you for the follow, Louis. What is that noise? Oh, is that a villager doing like some sort of tool job thing? Right, now I need to get some wood. Why am I not doing the basics of Minecraft here? I should be exploring this wonderful swamp update. So yeah, it's been 10 years and to be honest, it's gone by very quickly. Like, as I mentioned, internet years go by fast, I think. Especially when you think of like memes or something, and then it's like, oh my god, that was only 2 years ago. It feels like 10, and it's kind of the same thing with YouTube. To me, I think YouTube has changed a lot in the way that just what's popular on YouTube, communities that grow on YouTube, styles of videos that grow on YouTube. Like, Let's Playing is not a popular thing to do on YouTube anymore, which is a shame, but it's just the way it is. But I'm glad to have sort of been a part of it, at least when it was still semi-popular. I think back in like 2012-ish, I think it was still quite a popular thing. But it's been very strange seeing like people come and go, because there's been some people that I have done stuff with that have stopped doing YouTube, which is, it's fine. That's, you know, what they chose to do. But there's just me stuck around for some reason. Almost met at Minecon, and that time you were visiting a friend in the next door apartment to mine. Wait, when was that? And that time you were visiting a friend in the next door apartment to mine. Oh, have I just completely forgot about that? I don't. To be honest, Minecon is a bit of a blur. I remember the costume competition, because who can forget that? And I remember I'm actually in the background. Me and fellow JFS members, you can see Naxer, I think, and the Biggest Killer. We're in the background of that cringe compilation. Because we were like two rows behind that person who proposed to his girlfriend. That was such a bizarre moment. What is going on here? Oh, right, when I went to go see my friend in Manchester, that's correct. Yeah, of course. Yeah, he did. He lived right next to, he lived in Salford, you know, as part of your name. Or Salford, I guess you should say it as. Yeah, we even went walking around that, the Media City area. Yeah, exactly. We went to the Imperial War Museum as well, which was very good. Dare I say, I actually liked it more than the one in London. Can't wait for the 20 years of YouTube. Oh no, I'm going to be nearly 40 then. Eesh. No, I mean, I should say, in terms of the future of me on YouTube, it's been 10 years, and I think, as I mentioned a couple times, I do want to keep on mentioning it so that people don't just like completely wonder what the hell's going on, but I am slowly gonna, well, I don't know how slowly, but I am looking to sort of change the content I make to some degree. Why did I just make another crafting bench? What's going on? I think anyone can appreciate that 10 years of doing the same thing is a long time, and you know, I do still like Let's Playing, but there is other things I want to do. I would like to be a bit more creative with some of the things I do, especially in editing. And editing Let's Plays is not the most fulfilling thing there is to do. It literally is sometimes just sticking on an intro, sticking on an outro, and that's it. Let's get some more food, shall we? So yeah, I've got a few ideas for things to do in the future, but it's not all going to be Let's Plays from now-ish on, which I think is exciting, and I think a lot of you will like the stuff I'm doing next, because it will remain video game-ish. Like, I'm not gonna. You got a cool skin. It won't be crazy different, but it will be different. So I think the future's going to be. The future is going to be good. It's really funny that you spawn in this little den, this little pen, I should say. That's really neat. Hello, Max. Sorry, I'm missing some chat. Hello, Max. Aloha and happy 10th bananiversary. That's a great word. I like that. Old man Joe. That Minecon was 2015. It was the one in London, Jason. Oh my god, he got it right. Oh, do a lot of people say Lewis, I wonder? My high school chemistry teacher was from Manchester, lol. Did he have an accent? I could just imagine a 40-year-old Joe, just as stubborn and bitchy as ever. Yeah, but at least then I'll be... As I get older, it's you're allowed to be more stubborn and bitchy, right? Until you're 60 on 70, and then you can just do whatever you want. No one questions anything. You can walk down the high street. I was going to say naked, but I've never seen any nude elderly people, so let's maybe not do that. Okay, let's get on with this. I need to follow Max's instructions. He's even got where to head to for the swamp. I've got my basic tools. I've got some food. I think that's pretty good. Mark, in the video you said you were in the background. What were you wearing? Oh god, I cannot remember. I have glasses on. If you want to see what I look like there's no, I don't try and hide it really anymore. Apart from not having a webcam on. But if you look on the JFS channel, there's some candy tasting videos we did while we were in Canada. I'm very, very clearly in those. If you are so curious. Yeah, but yeah, actually, Dennis is right. I was wearing a JFS t-shirt. It's a red t-shirt with a JFS logo. Although actually it was an old logo. Okay, so I need to go. I should really get some exposed ores. Max is just, look at him. He's thinking of everything. Gear up in the village, plenty of food and materials, and exposed ores in the ravine. And even a brewing stand in the church. So wise. Let's grab this. Make some potions later on. Oh, we do need to make potions because of the mod. Right. Because there's some new potions they've added in this swamp update. Of course. He was very British and would go on anti-American rants. He came over in his late 40s, but he was a really interesting guy. Oh. Oh, God. That's quite bold of him to go to America and then start going on anti-American rants. Good for him. Yeah, when you're older you can be as stubborn and bitchy, and it's just part of being an old wise man. Exactly. When you're old and you say stupid stuff, you just say, well, it's because I've had lots of life experience. And I am wise. Yeah, I mean, I say I'm wise now because I think I am, but how true that is, yeah, that's up to other people. On the JFS, I'm probably the wisest one. Dennis is close, I'd say, but I think I'm wiser than Dennis. Lurking while I get food. Okay. Nice. I actually haven't had any dinner yet, so I'm going to get hungry very soon. And then get hangry. No, I won't. That's fine. Anti-American was a little strong, maybe. Just some things he found odd and different. 50% of him being an old man, 50% of him being British. Yeah, I can understand that. America is very... It's funny because it's like... I'd say that the UK has become very... Maybe not very, but quite Americanized over the years. And obviously I'm saying that before I was even born, but I'm sure that was the case, over the decades because of TV and just popular culture. But even with that said, when I went to America, I was just completely out of my comfort zone. And I thought that might be the case a little bit when I went to New York. And maybe it's just because it's like a massive city and kind of overwhelming. But just like the way that you do things is just so foreign to me sometimes. Even though I knew it was going to happen, like tipping and stuff like that. But I was just like, oh, I don't know what to do. Don't like it. Let me warm up my lasagna. Oh. I'm watching the Candy F, and I don't know which one you are. I'm in the last 2 episodes. I'm not in the first 2. I'm in the last 2. So episodes 3 and 4. I'm in the one with the glasses. My glasses. Oh, hello. They looked right at you. Okay. There's another one. All right. Excuse me, Joe, I don't think I see you applauding that proposal. I'm sure I didn't. I was just probably wondering what is going on. Don't get me wrong, I loved the Minecon trip. I think it was a really interesting experience, and it wasn't even just Minecon. Oh, thank you very much for subscribing. Oh, I always say your name wrong, I feel like. I'm sorry. Musikos, I'm going to say, because I like the sound of that. Yeah, it wasn't even just Minecon I went to. There's a Minecrack party I went to, and I saw some Mindcrackers, who are a bunch of YouTubers that I used to watch. And then there was just a general, it was a JFS meetup at the same time, so it was like a triple whammy trip. And obviously it was in London, so it was nice and cheap for me. That is how you pronounce it. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for subbing. I appreciate that. Hello, by the way. Hello. This is mad. I've never seen you before, and I've been imagining what you look like, and you actually look kind of like how I imagine for you. Well, that is good.
Hidely ho, neighborino.
I'm just waiting for Ned to go past. Good old Ned. I'd say that's good, because often that was part of the reason why I was very hesitant to show my face at first, as in like at all. Now I don't really care. I will do a webcam on stream at some point in the future. I will, but at first I was kind of a bit worried. Because just putting your face out there is kind of a bit, but also, oh, here we go. Also, when you see someone that you have never seen before, but you've heard them for a long time, and they don't look like what you imagined, it can sometimes be a bit of a shock. And sometimes, I'm not saying this is often the case, and in fact it's probably quite rare, but often it can be like, oh, and it changes the way you see them. Not necessarily negatively, but it just does. I know that's happened to me a couple times. And I was worried that, people will be like, oh, that's not how I pictured you. Ooh. I did imagine me with long hair. I do sometimes have long hair when I don't get it cut, but yeah, never long. Anyway, here we are. We are in the new swamp. This is it. This is the latest update to the Biome Makeover mod. Oh my goodness, look at this. I've actually tried not to spoil myself at all with this, really. So I didn't watch your little dev talk, I'm afraid, Laser Knights, or your live stream yesterday, but it was worth it. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's the little firefly things. Can I kill them? Oh, I can. Do they drop anything? I love how that's such a human thing to do, isn't it? See something, immediately want to kill it. I'm a monster. Oh, I love how it goes. They go through the vines like that. That's great. He's waiting for the double reveal with Etho. Oh man, Etho's done a great job of just completely remaining private despite being so massively popular. There's a few people on YouTube that's done that. Oh look, there's dragonflies. Oh, have I got my sounds turned up right? Let's turn these up a bit. Let's turn up all the way. Let's leave that there. Okay. Stupid bug. You go squish now. Do they attack you? No. But they... Oh. What did they drop? Dragonfly wings. Nice. Okay, let's make a little base. Let's make a little base in the swamp. I can't wait till it's nighttime. I know what you mean. Most people assume I'm Caucasian. Shut up. Yeah, let's make a little house somewhere. Maybe we can find some... I know they have sunken ruins. Maybe there's some in here. Oh, and it's turning nighttime as well. Cattails. I should also point out that it's almost like it was meant to be, because today, not only is it 10 years of doing YouTube, but I just passed 18,000 subscribers, which is good. And I think it's mainly due to, this is the thing with YouTube, it's such a fickle mistress, because it's of nothing of my own kind of doing, really, to push that over the edge. It was only because YouTube decided, because it wanted to, the algorithm decided to put one of my videos on recommended, I can tell. It was my Simpsons diddly. It was my Simpsons hit and run kind of redesign video. That suddenly got loads of views, and I guess people have subscribed because of that. But I'm not complaining. That's always nice to see, and it's kind of nice timing. So that's always good. Right, it's getting dark. I don't want to sleep, but I do want to build a little hut. Let's do it here. It's going to be very, very basic, very, very boring. But maybe we can use some of the new woods when we chop some down. I'm not going to have enough supplies, am I? Oh no! Okay, let's... Oh no! I'm bad at Minecraft, guys. Campfire, that's a great idea. Let's check out this new... check out this new tree. Willow log, look at that. So this is sort of like a slightly yellowish tinge. It's kind of like a mixture between birch and I want to say jungle in a way. Like it sort of has that jungly colour, which is nice, different. This is going to be a lovely house. Oh my goodness, this is only too tall as well. This is disgusting. Oh, there's another mob over there. Oh my goodness, I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm going to die. Get out of my house. Oh, look. It's a decayed. It's like the swamp man. They're all going inside. No. I remember when you used the word bitch in one of Jay's pod. Yeah, I used to curse a bit more. I think that's always the way. I think if you go back to some older YouTubers, they did curse a bit, and then maybe they just, as they got a bit more popular, they thought, maybe I should be a bit more family friendly. Oh, we dropped a gold ingot. I do try and remain a bit more family friendly. Not that I kind of, I don't claim it to be a family-centric channel, but I think it's probably better in the long run. Yeah, it was a good mod farm. All those years of Minecraft, and that's his best house yet, yeah. I'm going to build this on the server next. Right, let's make a door. Let's see what the willow door looks like. Ooh, oh, it's the Shrek door, right. Yeah. Love it. I need to make an outhouse. What else can I make? Fence, maybe? How do you make fences? Oops. Haha. Can't afford glass, so fence will do. At least it's better than that thing you guys built at spawn. That wasn't me, by the way, Dennis. I would not stoop that low to build phallic-shaped buildings. No, no. That was Panda and Nixa. Okay, so we've got a bed. Let's get a chest. I should have put on a Shrek skin, shouldn't I? I could easily make a Shrek skin. Okay, my pie and chips is ready. You guys are making me hungry. It is ready, so I'm going to leave you. Thanks for 10 years of entertainment and many more to come. Here's to Muck. Thank you very much, Jason. That's very nice of you to say. Enjoy your meal. I need a furnace, but I just used all my cobble. All right. I kind of have it. I do kind of. Yeah, I guess I'm green. I'm green enough. So my goal for this little mod playthrough, I'd like to... Let's have a look at the dock. A new zombie variant can be found at night, but it's a tough fight indeed. I had to break its shield first. Its equipment is enchanted with a special enchantment. So I guess I've got to kill enough to get it dropped. I also want to try and find some witches, because they are a big part of this swamp update. Okay, furnace. Let's get some iron smelting. Down there. Great, okay. Oh, I've got a potato. Oh, I can make a farm. I'm going to make a farm. Why not? Alexander Shrekington. Oh my goodness. Hello, Ace. How you doing? Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to sleep. I don't want to sleep quite yet. Look at the fireflies. I just want to chase them. And then kill them. Oh. Oh, look at the lily pads with the flowers on. How pretty. So hang on, if I break it... Oh, it stays with the flower on. Water lily. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you got it, Hans. Oh, that one just kind of touched the water a little bit. Uh-oh, big slime. I really shouldn't wander too far. Although I can see my hut, it's fine. Let's grab some more wood as well. Ooh. Is that still the... Oh, hello. Let's kill you. Okay, great. Is that still the swamp over there? Yeah, it is. Were mushrooms always in swamps, or did you add mushrooms? Oh, there's a witch hut. Oh! Nice. Okay, get away, you. Let's have a little look. Is there a witch in there? Yeah, there she is. I need to kill you. Let me just loot your hut first. Sorry, but I need to. Oh wait, yeah, there's nothing in them. I forgot about that. Well, don't go too far, witch. Oh, I'll just go kill her now. What's the worst that can happen? Uh-oh. Nice. Damn. Okay, I need to find more. Am I gonna die? No, I'm on easy. I'm on easy. It's good. It's all good. I'm great at Minecraft. I'm great at Minecraft. That ugly thing. Okay, let's put this stuff on. Let's eat. Okay, right. We're gonna make a chest piece. I want a pickaxe, so I'm gonna keep 3. So let's make a helmet. There we go. Oh no, I'm out of wood again. Oh dear. To be honest, every generator structure should have something interesting in it. Well, there are some around here. I just need to find them. Because I know they added sunken ruins. Sort of like buildings that have just been bogged. So I need to find that. There should be some somewhere, I'm sure. Yes, look at my potato grow. Excellent. What was I going to say as well? I was going to say some of the stuff that I mentioned in my massive comment, because I thought, I was like, okay, I'll write a comment instead of talking, so then I won't ramble. And then I ended up writing a massive 8,000 character comment anyway. So that didn't really go very well. But in it, I do mention that what's kind of interesting to me is something I didn't really think about, but it definitely helped me, is obviously 2020 as a year was pretty crap. Let's be honest, right? Pretty crap year, and interestingly, pretty crap year for pretty much everyone on the planet. Hey Weather, how you doing? Thank you for joining.
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
Thank you for the diddly. Homie, I can see you doodle. Yeah, so pretty crap year for pretty much the whole world. And so I kind of made a bit of a New Year's resolution to try and think a bit more positively and try and ignore negative news, which so far has been pretty good, I'd say. But I was also thinking about, like, what positive things happened to me last year, just as a way to sort of like improve my mental health a little bit, because towards the end of last year, there's toads. Oh, I love them. I love them. Oh, they're so good. I love the pattern on the back. It actually looks really, like, for having so few pixels, that looks really good. Oh, it's staring me down. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so towards the end of last year, there were points where I was just like, oh, I feel miserable. Like, there is just nothing to look forward to in my life at the moment, to be honest. Basically, like, there was no sort of light at the end of the tunnel for how we're going to get out of this mess. Luckily now that's sort of changed a bit because loads of the vaccines have been approved and blah 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 blah. Anyway, the point is, I was trying to think, well, 2020 hasn't been all bad, and it definitely hasn't been all bad in terms of like personal life. I moved finally. I moved out and lived on. Oh, it's just there we are. Did you just see it ate the dragonfly? moved out on my own, finally, which was good. And the fact I managed to somehow do it in the middle of a global pandemic, not too shabby. I don't know how I did it. It wasn't easy, but I did. So that was one positive. But then I was also thinking about YouTube, because, you know, it is a big part of my life, having done it for a decade now. And it's kind of easy to think like, oh, you know, YouTube is just the way it is. It's fine. I uploaded videos and whatever sort of thing. But I actually, for once, paid a bit more attention to analytics, which stupidly and foolishly I'd kind of ignored for a long time, analytics, because I was always a bit stubborn, like, well, I don't care about my analytics because I don't care about how my channel does. I'm just doing it because I like doing it, and that's fine. That's a fine viewpoint to have, but it doesn't really help you grow. And yeah, like I said, it's very stubborn. And so last year I definitely tried to focus a bit more on analytics, partly because YouTube's got a lot better with the analytics on their YouTube studio. It's pretty good now, I'd say. And I was actually pleased to see that 2020 as a whole was like my best ever year on YouTube in terms of growth, which is something I really wouldn't have thought of, just from seeing like kind of views from video to video. I think you always have that sort of nostalgia, like, oh, my best years on YouTube were X amount of years ago or whatever. Hello, I'm not going to kill you because I like you. But no, actually 2020 was a great year for me, and I think a lot of that was to do with just fortunate in terms of Destroy Humans remake came out, which I think worked well for my channel, but also trying out some different things, like that Simpsons Hit and Run video I did, the Simpsons Hit and Run series as well, the mod series. And I mentioned in the comment that one of my favourite things to have come out of last year, and I think it's probably because it's quite tangible, is the fact I finally got some merch. And I always in my mind was like, I really don't care if no one wants these. I could sell none and I'd still be happy, because it's something that I remember designing. I remember designing that stupid banana logo a couple of years ago when I did a little rebrand, and now it's a physical thing in my hand that I can put on stuff, and I just think that's so neat. And lo and behold, some people did want them, which was great. Unfortunately, I can't send them to everyone who wants one. Just at the moment, I'm not quite comfortable with the whole COVID international sending situation. I reckon a lot of them will get lost or something, or won't make it. So I'm going to wait a little bit. But yeah, I'm glad. Thank you. I'm glad you think the pins are good, because it was just a really interesting experience to go from nothing and no experience to delving into the scary world of Alibaba and then talking to Chinese factory admins and somehow getting it worked out at a decent price. And yeah, all the other crap that, you know, like the packaging and the backing card and whatnot. It was great. It was really, it was a really satisfying experience, and I think like something I never would have thought of doing before. I know it's kind of a thing for YouTubers to have merch at some point in their time frame doing it, but usually that's stuff like going on the Spreadshirt or Teespring or whatever, you know, I can't remember what it's called now, and then just uploading their design and then it's done. Oh, we found one. We found a sunken ruin. I thought this was my hut. But no, to actually do something completely separate to that was really, really good. Oh, there's an advancement for it as well. Find a sunken ruin. Nice. We've got some sugar. We've got some warts. Oh, that I think we can use for trading. I'm going to take the cauldron because they're cool. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I just saw Wavering Walrus there. That's Jenny, my friend from university, real life friend. Jenny's the one who made Pecking Pixels, if you haven't seen that. Oh, and Glowstone. Which is such a cute little game, and I'm glad it's getting a lot more recognition as well. Look at this thing, it's a little bug in a jar. I'm taking that. Shockingly bright. Ah. Thank you very much, Weather Master. That's very kind of you for gifting a sub to the real Max Marvel. Max, you got to use some emotes. You got to use some emotes now. You got gifted. Show me that Pam. Or the Marge Crump. Either's good. I need to add some more at some point. I think I've got like one more spot, maybe. Still hoping for news about international shipping. Don't worry, it will be coming soon, Hans. I really do want to send it. Because I want to send it to some people on the JFS who live abroad. I tried sending it to Naxer and it got completely lost. I don't know whether it was because of Royal Mail here in the UK or oh, it's a chest. Okay. Yeah, I don't know whether it's because of Royal Mail here or whether it's because of the Finnish mail. But yeah, it got completely lost. So that got me a bit worried about sending stuff. I don't want people to buy it and then it never turn up, because that just sucks. Is that the witch hut? I think that's the same one I saw before. Or is it? Maybe there's more witches. No, it's a different one because it hasn't got the wood. I used wood. Hello? Are you in there? Are you around here? Oh, that's a cat. Hello. Oh, there you are. Hey. Don't do that. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm doing that right. It's a drop, isn't it? To get the witch's hat. Hey Joe, congratulations on the 10-year anniversary. Here's to another 10. Thank you very much, Pathological. That's very nice of you to say. Indeed as well. Here's to many more years. Small lily pad. Ah. She dropped a potion. Antidote. Ah. Look. Go away, will you? You're not us. Oh, you're just a villager. Sometimes chests buried in dirt too. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I like it at night time because you can see all the lit up areas. That's really nice. So I can see another little lightning bug bottle. I need to mess around with toads as well at some point. I need to kill a couple. Nice, got some more warts. Take you. Any big plans for the channel? So I mentioned briefly earlier on. I'd say they're quite big plans. They're plans just to sort of try new things. Basically try some more... is scripted the right word? I don't know if scripted is the right word. Yeah, I guess actually it is. Try some more stuff that requires a bit of editing and a bit of production value to it, you know? Not just literally turning a game on, hitting record and then babbling away, because... I think it's always a good thing to think about is, would you watch your own content? And currently I would say no. I wouldn't watch my own content because I don't really watch Let's Plays much anymore. So that's kind of a bad sign if you don't want to watch your own stuff. So So I'm going to try and change that. I'm going to try and make stuff that I would actually want to watch, and hopefully other people would want to watch as well. Oh, these are great. I love how it changes colour in your inventory as well. Okay, I put all this stuff in here just because I wanted to take what I need. So I'm going to take... I feel like the warts are useful. I feel like these are useful. I love that. I love that icon for the sapling. That's great. I'll take some charcoal, some rotten flesh, some sugar, glowstone. Do you know what? Why, I'll just take it all again. Why did I even do that? I don't know. That's dumb. Glass bottles. Okay. Do you know what? I've completely lost my original hut. That's a bit of an issue. I do not know where it is. I can't have gone too far. Surely.
Keep smiling, keep shining.
Oh my goodness, Weathermaster. Stop it, you're too generous. Gifting a sub to Salford Sal.
Keep smiling, keep shining.
I'm gonna die. And Max. Blimey.
Keep smiling, keep shining.
What is going on here? Weathermaster. Thank you so much. Weather, I remember way back. Oh no. No. It didn't take long for me to realise your generosity, because I remember not long after you this is crazy as well, not long after you joined the server, you gifted me Planet Coaster. And you know, a full price game, it was like 30 quid. And I hadn't really known you very long, really, but you knew that I really wanted it, and for some reason I hadn't bought it yet. Yeah, I remember that vividly. I was like, wow, because I remember opening Steam and I was like, really? That the guy from JFS? Yeah. Okay, I'm a little bit. Oh, this is the end of me. I'm a goner. No, I'm not. I need to find my original hut. If I head, what's the opposite of northwest? Southeast. Southeast. Yeah, if I head this way, I'll find it. And you know what? I played Planet Coaster for many, many hours as well. Many hours. It's one of my regrets is that Planet Coaster series I did, because I remember being obsessed with Planet Coaster, especially because BOO, a YouTuber, did a series making it, because he's very, you know, buildery. That's like his sort of game, and he did such an inspirational series with that game. And every time I watched him, I was like, I need to build something like that.
Hidely ho, neighborino.
Okay, there's that witch hut. And so, there it is. I started my series. By the way, diddly, and then my computer just couldn't run it nicely, and I couldn't do the game justice. It was so, I had to lower the settings so much. It was just crap, and I was so sad as well because I had such big plans for my theme park. Oh my. No, no, no. Oh. Set my spawn. Jenny says, have I tried Planet Zoo? I have not, actually. I watched a couple... Let's put one of these in here. I watched a couple live streams from... Who was it? I think it was Nerd Cubed. And it seems good. But not quite the same as the theme park one for me. I remember that Corellis also did a really awesome series. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Like he's, yeah, very similar to B-Dubs in his building. It's on the PS4. Oh, I wonder how they manage that because it is quite a intensive game. I don't know why I'm starting to go mining for. I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's quite a graphically, you know, resourceive game. Lightning bug. We need to make this chest bigger. Right, so my goal is to find a witch hat because then I can trade with the witches, which is a whole new haggling. Is it haggling? It's not really haggling, is it? More like a quest system that Biome Makeover adds. And so to do that, am I right in thinking I do need to kill a witch to get the hat? I just want to make sure I'm doing that right before I keep trying.
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
Oh, the dock, of course. I've been ignoring the dock. Toads can be bred. Okay. Great. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just reading the thing that Max wrote. Or captured in a bottle o enchanting for a very unique splash potion. I can see Max is writing something right now on the Google Doc. There is a new mini boss that only spawns during full moons. Okay, I see. All right. We need to go exploring more. Thank you for making it very obvious for Dumbo me. So there's a witch hat, which we can find in chests. Wait, there's a big slime outside. It's not the boss, though. Get away. Imagine reading, I know. Reading on a stream? Who am I? How am I potato? Oh, I know how we can make our potatoes grow faster. Where is that block I saw? Joe, we should really make a boat as well. Oh, here it is. Yes. Oh, right. I forgot that we can do this with this stuff. Okay, so this is peat. This is peat, which is like a better farmland. But I think the thing I want to use it for more is drying it. Because it looks fantastic, if I do say so myself. If I was building like a Victorian... Victorian London or something, I would use this block all the time. Wait, do I need to do that? Nope. Hang on a minute. Can I just dry it like this? Okay, I can. Actually, let's keep some of it. Let's keep some of it so we can farm. Okay, so they're a fairly rare drop. Gotcha. There we go. I should have got another one and we could time it. Pete! Oh, it's a great film. Okay, right, we've got 4. So now can I do this? Ah ha ha ha. So we can dry the peat and then we can make it into bricks. Can I make them into slabs? So I can get more bang for my buck. Look at this. Let's try and do something like this. Oh. Now tell me that doesn't look like a quaint little cobble street that you'd find, you know, Sherlock Holmes will be somewhere and he'll be like, elementary, my dear Watson, and then there'll be the little boy that he talks to for his insider knowledge, and then there'll be a wagon that goes past. Oh, it's so good. I think this is the most, not to put anything else you've done in these mods aside, but I think this is the thing I would most like to be added to the game as a texture. Because it just, I could see it being used so well. So much, rather. Don't know why I said so well. Let's just keep this. I'll try and find some more at some point. Yeah, okay. Right, we'll make a boat, I think, even though boating in swamps isn't ideal. We're going to do it anyway. We're going to try and breed some toads. We're going to try and kill some toads. Update in a day or two has mossy and cracked variants. Oh, wow. I think you'd really like brown mushroom bricks. Oh, right, from your the other update. What do I need to take? So I need to take some food. Where's all my food gone? Did I eat all my food? Maybe I did. Hello, Master Eep. Happy 10 years. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. I'm just playing some Minecraft, as you can see. What? Did I just make that bread or not? There we go. Playing some modded Minecraft at that, not just Minecraft. Hence why we got this, and all of this, and those, and these. And I'm going to go try and find some more witch hats. Well, not some more. A witch hat. Yeah, I don't know why I made a boat for. That was dumb. I'm not gonna boat through all of this. Oh, there's more peat though. So I'm guessing peat is kind of similar in kind of like to clay in its rarity, perhaps. Maybe actually, maybe even slightly rarer. I don't know. Oh, hello, my little beauties. Oh, you like that, don't you? Watch this. This is genius. Look at that. Oh, I should have got a bucket. Crap. Look at that. They just had toad sex and then out popped a little tadpole. That's so good. Man. That's great. That's just great.
Keep smiling, keep shining.
Look at it go. Oh, why do I hear those mobs? Oh man, another. Wow, you guys are being very generous tonight. Thank you. Thank you, Super Flash, for gifting a sub to Hands. Oh, I want to keep him, but if I go away, is he going to despawn? Oh, I haven't got any iron anyway. Never mind. Joe, I'll come back. I'll come back for you. I'm not going to kill you. I'm not going to kill you quite yet. I can't bring myself to do it. If toads were added to Minecraft, I would be Toad Man, for sure. I'd have like an army of them. Okay, so what are we doing? We're trying to find sunken ruins still. He won't despawn. He might grow up, but not despawn. Okay, cool. Oh, look at all the crumps. Oh, by the way, you can do exclamation crump. I haven't got it quite working how I want yet. I want it to tally up how many times you've crumped. But, I want it to say, like... only because I saw it in someone else's stream. I saw them... It was like a hug. And it says, you've hugged so-and-so X amount of times. And I want it to be like, you've crumped X amount of times. but I couldn't work out how to get it to total. So it just does that now. Right. Oh, also one other thing I wanted to check. Let me just check something if this works. There was loads of commands I didn't realise I could add. Ah, it does work. Okay, cool. I can also do shout-outs, which is good to know. So there's sows, for example. Oh, I see a chest. Oh, I've already got this one. Damn it. Yeah, I've already got that one. Yeah, I've been to this one. No. Oh, wait. That one's a bit hidden. Did I get that one? Oh, down the music. Oh, there we go. There we go. No! Go away, you little box. Ah, okay. Horny toad is not... Toad sex could be, though. There's a big old swamp. Oh, wait, actually, I think we might be reaching the end of it-ish. Oh, no, I need to find my... witch hat. Actually, horny toad makes a lot of sense. You can get horned toads, right? Oh, and also one more thing. Max came up with some genius channel reward points things yesterday. Haven't had time to implement them quite yet, but one of them I really like. So that'll be my task at some point soon. Spend another whole evening doing that. Oh man, there's quite a lot of these guys.
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
Get out of it, Swamp Man. Diddly as well. Thanks for the Ned. I'm waiting for them to drop one of their shields. I want to see what their enchantment is. So pretty. It would be amazing if Minecraft had dynamic lighting and these actually lit up around them. I know that's very hard to do and obviously not within the scope of this mod, but it would be amazing if Minecraft had that ability simply, because could you just imagine? Oh, it would look great. Okay, there's that witch hut. Oh no. Have I explored? Oh no, wait, it goes over this way. I'm just not exploring far enough. It's real wide. Okay, great. I'll go this way. I'm running out of food again. No, I'm going to leave those guys for now. This is my break from designing stuff for my exams. Ooh, what are you designing? Boat, yeah, right, good idea. Oh, there's one over there. Boat him! Oh no, I'm getting ping-ponged. Don't ping-pong him. Oh, there's a witch's hut there as well. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, get in there. Yes, we got it. We got it. Sweet. I'm gonna die now, you watch. Go away. All of you. Hey, you just stole my boat. Drop some of your armor. Oh, we did as well. Look at that. Oh, and again. Oh. Oh, it sinks. Interesting. Alright, what do we got here? Curse of Decay. I'm putting it on. I don't care. So what does that do? Let's have a look. Just says special enchantment. Sneaky. Very vague. I guess maybe it's slowly... The durability maybe slowly goes down over time? As in it decays? That's my guess. Okay, excuse me, mister, but I need to get my boat back. Thank you very much. Doesn't say specifically. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm coming back for you, witch. Hey. Designing a production-ready new concept for a universal remote, so not like a regular remote you'd hold, but more of a base station type thingy, and only the encasing, not the electronics, and an office privacy panel pinboard out of eco-friendly materials. Oh my goodness gracious me, that sounds complex. Maybe it's not, and I'm just reading all those words and thinking, what? Sounds cool though. Actually, on that topic, random question. Well, it's not random actually. It's not random at all because it's related to that word. What do you guys? What do you guys call the thing you change the channel with on your TV? Out of interest. Okay, let me sort out some of this junk. Joe, what? Let's sleep. Get those nasty mobs out of the way. I've just found a packet of spicy tomato snaps, so I might be having the best day. What on earth are spicy tomato snaps? Are they crisps? There's a project with a 9-meter long carbon fiber rowing boat, which is self-sustaining for an entire trip. I'm helping redesign that for the company I'm working with. You do some really funky stuff, Hans. That sounds really interesting. Whereas I'm back to work tomorrow, and I'm probably going to be dealing with people not knowing how to do their VPN or general IT turn it off and back on again issues. I'm not complaining. I enjoy my job, but yeah. When people say that, I'm just like, man, what am I doing in my life? Anyway, answers are in. Remote control or remote. The remote. But I've known people to call it the clicker or the changer. Yeah, so I'm glad that no one said what I thought they might say, which is gadget. I know some people that have called it the gadget, and I hate that with a passion. And I don't really know why. But it's just like, oh, pass me the gadget. No, don't like it. Yeah, gadget. They're great crisps. You've got to get some if you've never had them. They're not really spicy at all, though. Hang on, let me just Google these. Tomato snaps. Oh. You know what? That's one of those things where the packaging, I think, has reminded me of those. Yes. They remind me of something like... They remind me of kids' food where... like Panda Pops, which was a thing in the UK. Basically very sugary, terrible for you, full of E-numbers, fizzy drinks. My granddad calls it the clinking clonker. This is what I mean about saying earlier. When you're old, you can call it... You can say whatever you want, and people are just like, yeah... That's granddad for you. Right, let's put on this hat. Oh, look at that. Oh, hang on, it's sticking out sticking in the roof. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. I remember seeing... Oh, no. Okay, great. I remember seeing Max design this on one of his pixel art texture live streams. And here it is in game. It's even got that little crookedness to it, which is great. Little wonkiness. I like how with your mod, guys, you're slowly making like a like TF2 hat collection. Thank you, Mastery. I think it's a lovely hat. And not only does it look great, oh, we blew up my house. But with it, we will not get attacked by witches. So, let's put this back. Let's grab some stuff that I'm guessing here that she might ask for a trade. I'm just assuming it'll be stuff that I found, like string. Will she want this stuff? Maybe she'll want this stuff. Water bottles, maybe. Mushrooms, lily pads, seeds, wheat. We'll only find out when we get there. Okay, let's go. Just a roleplay mod. I'd be up for that. Oh crap, where's my boat? Does it have any armor bonus? Good question. Yeah, it does. 2 armor. Oh, I guess I didn't pick up my boat. Oh, that's dumb. Look at my potatoes already. Let's plant some of this. Lovely stuff. It's basically a leather hat. That makes sense. I mean, it is only a fabric hat, yeah. So this is like one of the, I'd say one of the cooler things. Not as cool as the toads, sorry guys. I'm sure this was probably a lot more work, but I do like the toads a lot. But the whole questing thing, it's quite a big change. Let's see what we can get. Potatoes are the best Minecraft food. Change my mind. Oh, I don't know about that, Hans. I'm a fan of the old... Oh, there you are. I'm a fan of golden carrots. Best saturation. There's a bee as well. Look, everyone, it's a swamp bee. What's going on? Why are you throwing things at me? Or are they nice things? Oh, you might be throwing good things at me. Hey, baby. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Okay, this is actually going to be quite tough, getting some of this stuff. So what do we have here? So it doesn't tell you what you get. But this is uncommon, common, rare. Oh, wow. So we'd need to go to a Mesa or Badlands to get some of this stuff. Huh. Well, we're going to need to go to the Nether. But actually not. We can try and get this one. This one won't be too tricky, I think. Ink sac, spider eye, cactus, and rose bush. We could do that, I think, maybe. Oh. How interesting, though. Yeah. What a tease as well. It doesn't tell you what you're going to get. Is that my wife? Yeah. Smile. No, look at the camera. Don't look at me. There we go. Lovely. Right. There's always locate biome. True. They're mid-game. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we could maybe get that middle one though. as a little thing to try and do on the stream. But I might be wrong. Maybe there's a maybe the do the I can't remember how you pronounce them now. Saguaro cactus. Is that only in Badlands or is that in deserts as well? I feel like it's probably only in Badlands. Only Badlands, right. Saguaro, right. Darn, okay. Well, you wait there, sweetie pie. It's your 10-year YouTube anniversary and you've only just got a wife. Embarrassing. Jake Paul got married a year after YouTube and he made a song. Oh. Well, I can make a song too. I call it My Darling Witch. Oh, my darling. Actually, I'm going to do a... Do people... Do YouTubers still do the whole rap things? Like the rap battles or whatever it is? Or, you know, where they like target each other in their songs. I remember that was quite a thing at one point, no? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it against Dennis. She's a bad witch. Yeah, diss tracks, exactly. Do they still do those? Or is that now just turned into boxing matches? Okay, so it was Rosebush, Inksack Rosebush, Saguaro Cactus, and I've already forgot. It was something I could get on the overworld. So... Darn. Should have taken a screenshot. The next 10 years should just be you going through all the old, outdated trends from the past decade. I could do that. I'll probably end up doing that by accident, to be honest. What sort of trends would they be, though? I need to do one of those draw my life, right? There was that was quite popular, those things at one point. Planking. Yeah, I can plank. Dun 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 dun. All right, enough of that. Let's make a new thing. Let's make a boat. I've got so much material for a rap battle with you. Right, we're doing a epic rap battle of histories thing. I'll be well up for that. Sleeping. Oh my goodness, Akinator, right? I remember when you did an Akinator on me, Mixon. Harambe, fidget spinners. Oh yeah, cinnamon challenge, Tide Pods, bottle cap kick, 10,000 degree knife challenge. I don't even remember that one. Getting accused of sexual assault was a trend. It's yeah, that's true. We all have our low points. Oh my goodness, yeah. Trump Nation. I don't remember that Jake Paul's fat rapper friend said England is a city. England is my city. Oh yeah. I love that quote. I'm going back to the witch just to quickly remember what her last quest item was. Sorry, I mean my wife. She's still chilling. Oh, the music's looped. Hang on. Or stopped, rather. Just play again, will you? Okay, sweetie. Oh, it's spider eye. I think I've already got those. Okay, fine. So really it's just the saguaro cactus. That's all we need. Let's just do that. So I've got the screenshots. And we're going to explore for a little bit. Not massively, because we could be here for a long time. Aww. Oh! Do the bees go on these flowers for pollen? If they do, that's very, very good touch. That's every little detail right there. What are you guys talking about? Minecraft parody song? Yeah. I sung a lot of those in Canada. So I'm down for that. Max still wants to make one. Flump Nation, of course. Jake Paul is the Tupac of our generation. I think you should get that as a tattoo. Oh right, okay, yeah. That would be a bit awkward. True, if they just die. We're not going to find a Badlands, are we? There's no way. There's no way. Also, I've got no food. Well, I've got 6 food. I'm going to go until we reach minus 1,000. Oh, that's quite far as well. Minus 600. We're still going to be in a forest. However, I should try and find some rose bushes while I'm here at least. Leave Brittany alone. Do you know what? I actually was reading about that guy not too long ago for some reason. He looks very different now, I'll say that. Very different. Did I ever get any odd messages because of the whole frump thing? No. No, never. I get some odd messages every now and then just because, hey, it's YouTube, right? But no, never because of that. Oh dear, the world's just sort of ended. Oh no, wait. Hey, there's another swamp. Look at that. Cool. Okay, yeah, we're not going to find it. There's no way. Just do a... Yeah, I think you're right. Let's do that. Let me just try and find some rose bushes. I can do that at least without cheating, I think. Maybe. Playing Minecraft for 10 years. Yes, that's right. That's right. Oh, might be a different witch. True. True. Shouldn't have killed all the other witches. What's the frump thing? So... Wait, frump? Oh, I misread it before. I thought you said Trump. There's a flump thing and a Trump thing. But there's no frump thing. Although I do like the word frump. Any witch huts I can see?
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
I never tire of that. The sad thing is that I don't get to see it. I only get to hear it because I've got Streamlabs in the background right now. I'm not seeing A witch hut. So the flump thing was... I don't even know anymore. Like, where did the flump thing come from? It was an actual show called The Flumps. But I don't know why we started talking about the word flump for. It's one of those things where you just do the joke for so long, you forget its origin to an extent. So, I really have no clue. Maybe someone from the JFS in the chat would know more. My memory is terrible. Hello, Captain Laney. Thank you for following me the other day. I heard that the Laser Knight guys gave a little shout out to me, so thank you for following. It's gonna sound really creepy and like weird, but I actually have watched a few of your things because I do know you from the Laser Knight stuff. But don't think I'm like a weirdo. I mean, I am a weirdo for other reasons, but fine. Not that. Okay, no witch huts. This is like a very landy swamp. There's not much water. I got a weird spam message yesterday about how I should work with some vlog group. Dennis, you should work with a vlog group. I want to know more about your life. And the crazy stuff that you get up to in Denmark. Okay, there's definitely... This is a bust. This is a big bust. I love the tall trees though. But yeah, I cannot see a witch hut. Let's try and find these rose bushes. I think we were looking at old British TV shows. Yeah. They're honestly, if anyone wants to wonder why, you know, our parents' generation are perhaps the way they are, maybe if you're just in the UK, go watch the kids' TV shows that they grew up on, because some of them are messed up. Maybe it was just the case in general, like anywhere in the world. But there was some weird stuff they got away with. You know, certainly no Teletubbies or stuff like that. Right, I actually haven't looked at the different wood. I've only looked at willow. I haven't looked at the cypress, which is that one. I was waiting with this page open to catch a stream. Now who's the creep? Ah! I can see we will get along. Okay, so this is the second type of tree. Oh. Swamp cypress. Ah, this is like the very kind of textured one, isn't it? Actually, I want... Give me a...
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
Give me just a log. Nosy bonk, exactly. Exactly, and Pog. If anyone knows what about Pog, that's also a scary show. Okay. Yes, very good. So it's sort of similar to acacia, like the grey, but it's a bit bolder, I want to say. I think it would be a bit more eye-grabbing. That's nice. What about stripped? Okay, yeah. Yeah, nice. Alright, see if we can find any rose bushes. There must be some in this plains biome. Wait, do they spawn in plains? I don't know. Kids TV used to be a lot smarter. Of course you'd say that, Dennis. Oh, I should have brought a bed with me as well. What am I doing? I'm an amateur. Dirty Poggers. What on earth are you talking about? Oh, who's that guy? PogChamp. Oh, alright. They change it every day. Oh. I like the trees they add. I really want to build with them. Yeah. I think. Do you know what? I think this one I could see myself building with quite easily. The willow one I think is definitely, that one I think would be trickier for me just because of the kind of yellowishness of it. But yeah, no, I could definitely see using it for sure. Okay, here we go. There's going to be one in here. Or I might die. Either is possible right now. It's a Pam sandwich. Oh no! Right, I got my shield. Don't forget my. Oh no, baby. Baby. Oh no. Why did I do this for? Should just fly. Tell you what, birch forests are strange, aren't they? It's a strange biome. Be curious if you're going to do this at some point, because I don't know, it's weird. Oh, sorry, I completely missed a comment. I remember I looked at it and then I didn't read it out loud. Hang on. I'm gonna die. 100% I'm gonna die because I'm tabbed out at the moment. I hear something come towards me. Oh, here we go. It's from Max. I'm curious, Joe, why haven't you streamed on YouTube to celebrate your anniversary? Good question. Very good question. I think it's mainly because it would have been weird to stream on YouTube when I mentioned in the little comment bit about how I've really got back into Twitch, but also I really like the stuff that Twitch can do, and I know that I can do a lot of this stuff on YouTube as well because it's Streamlabs and not just Twitch. But I also like to think that being on a separate platform, anyone who finds me on here isn't just necessarily like how do I put this? Oh, hello. They basically they want to watch me because it's not just like it's popped up on their YouTube feed. Oh, this is a tricky one. Blimey. Could I do that one? No. Cool. Okay. Right. But no, it is a valid question because you'd think a lot more people would find me on here. So I just decided not to. I was going to at one point. I was going to do one of those Premiere live stream things, but I thought, yeah, I'll leave it for now. Birch logs look like that thing that a 50-year-old woman would wear on Lycra. Technically, I can't now, right? Yeah. I can stream after I've streamed on here. I just can't do it both at the same time. I can't multi-stream, basically. If I recall, I think. Might be wrong about that. Twitch is more personality-based, I'd say. I would say I enjoyed streaming on YouTube because I used to stream on Twitch and I switched to YouTube for a bit. And to be honest, it wasn't really very different in terms of like the chat I'd have and the things I'd do. But I think I moved to YouTube because I thought, oh, you know, people will see me easier, and it definitely is true. And it's easier also to archive as well, generally. But aside from breaking every day, Twitch is pretty good in terms of, I don't know. It just it has a different sort of community, I'd say, to an extent. A lot of people act a certain way on Twitch, whereas they might not on YouTube. I'm not doing a very good job explaining this, but it's just that they're different sites and they have different personalities, I'd say. Right, I'm lost. I've done it. I've been stupid and I've lost. I got lost. Wait, I still need to go way back this way. No, screw this. Why am I... Let's just cheat. Don't mind me, I'm just going to cheat. And actually, while I'm here... Badlands. Oh, okay, yeah, 2,000 blocks away. Great. Fantastic.
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
Okay, thank you for mentioning that, Max. One thing I like about YouTube is rewind, true, and also the ability to change quality. Oh, what's going on down there? You can change quality on YouTube, where I think you can only do that if you're a... Is it affiliate? Or maybe it's only partner. I can't remember on Twitch. All right. Ooh, there's a ghost town. Let's just get up here. I'm gonna die again. Watch. Joe, what? Screw this. Oh look! Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. Look at the scuttlers. All right. I still don't know how people find streams on YouTube unless subbed. Yeah, that's the thing is with YouTube streaming, their actual streaming tech and everything behind it is really good. Like you say, you can rewind, you can change quality. I think the delay is pretty good on YouTube. But it's like they haven't really got the other side of it to match. They haven't got the side where you can browse as easily and share as easily and whatnot. Look at this little guy, he's trapped.
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
Sorry, I had to do that. I had to do that for his tail. However, I mean, the thing with YouTube is, I noticed this the other day. Has anyone seen the whole shorts now that are on YouTube? Because I was looking at this guy's channel and I was like, why is this guy uploading 50-second long videos? Oh, it's like a boarded up place. That's good. 50-second long videos that have got 1 million views, and it's not like a meme or something, you know. And it's because it was tagged as a short, and it's basically where YouTube is trying to be TikTok. And you just get this constant feed of short videos to watch. Literally, you just scroll up. It's really interesting how, YouTube tries a lot of stuff. It tries a lot. Not all of it is a success, but you got to give it to them. They try. And I should add, I don't think that's a bad idea either. I think, oh, 2 hats, look at that, and the disc. I mean, that is just the nature of video consumption now, is that people like it quick, short, easy to digest. You know, so why wouldn't they try? Why wouldn't they try and match what other places are doing? Yeah. I think the UI on both absolutely sucks. Yeah, I'll tell you what, the one thing I do like about Twitch, and I've actually done this a few times now, is at least on the browse page, for me, it says, look at this hat collection. It has a little bit for smaller communities and, you know, live streams that have less than 20 viewers, and it puts them on the front page, which I think is it's really nice. I wish YouTube was a bit more like that and let you find smaller, newer channels easier. I've already been here. But they don't. On YouTube it's very difficult, I'd say, to find new people to watch unless it's shared, or you're just lucky and you come across something that is like the perfect match for what you're trying to find. Yeah, I've tried to find new YouTubers before to watch, especially Let's Plays as well, because
Well, hidely-ho, neighborino.
well, not necessarily Let's Plays, but video game channels, because I realise that I don't watch that many, or the ones that I used to watch have changed a bit or stopped uploading, and it's really hard. The ghost towns are great. They are very good. I love how that one's on top of a hill. That looks really neat up there. Well, not a hill. What are they called? Buttes? Something like that. I want a YouTube for old people, says Dennis. That's radio. How do I get those flowers? I need to get this... Oh no, that broke. I need to get those scuttlers to eat them, is that right? At the end of the day, YouTube is still completely different for everyone based on what kind of stuff you watch. Yeah, that's true. Okay, pick one up, gotcha. I mean, yeah, that is true in the fact that there are... Well, this was Twitch, actually. Someone on JFS Nakes shared a picture of Twitch communities the other day. A big map of them. And it was crazy how many I just had no clue, even though there were gigantic spots on this map. And I'm sure it's the same for YouTube, where you can have whole communities of people with millions of viewers and whatnot, and you would just have no clue who they are because of the size and the fact that the algorithm does such a good job. Well, you could argue such a good job, but it shows you what it thinks you're like and nothing else, you know? It really does segment it a lot. Keep in mind the petals will be destroyed after a second or two if touching the cactus. Oh.
Well, hidely-ho, neighborino.
Diddly. Where is that scuttler gone? I'm dying here as well. I need some food. ASAP. Who uses Facebook anymore? Yeah. Can't just how like Facebook is however you want it to be. For me, it's all groups, meme pages. Yeah. For me, it's Simpsons memes. Oh, hello, little guy. Oh, I need sand. Come here. That's it. No, don't go in there. No. Hey, stop that. That's it, down there. Nope. Oh, you're... Don't go in this house. Don't go up those stairs. Oh, you little git. Oh wait, there is sand here. Duh. Always excited. Oh. Okay. Oh, he's doing something. I think I'm still too close. Hang on. Oh, he sees it. He sees it. He still sees me. Oh, he did it. He did it. He did it. Give me those petals. What a cute little guy. I think I need one more, actually. He's still there. Take that one. I prefer to use Tumblr and Twitter often. Facebook is MySpace of 2020s now. Facebook is awful, don't get me wrong, but I have to use it because otherwise I would just lose contact with certain people. And you could argue, well, if that's the case, then maybe you should lose contact because what's the point? But yeah, it's just like school friends. Some of them I would not have any clue what they do. Hey, what they're doing in life without it. Where did you go? Did you die? No, I'm sure he didn't die. Oh, where did you go? I just heard you. Oh, he's teasing me now. I definitely heard him. Are you down there? Am I above you? This guy is trolling me. Is he on the roof? How would he get on the roof? Thank you, Weather. Thank you for popping by. Thank you for gifting all those subs. Once again, it's very, very kind of you. What a mystery. I am determined to find this scuttler now. Oh. Little clip clopping. Subtitles, great idea. How do I put subtitles on? No, not chat. Aha, right. I just want some petals. Oh, straight ahead. What is going on here? That way. Oh, it's down there. Oh, you little git. Take that. I might still be too close, actually. He just walked straight past it. Come on, you know you want it. He's thinking about it. I'm gonna go kill this guy afterwards. Oh. Out of the way, ghosts. Let's just put more of these down. I've got loads. Listen, you want some of those, won't you? Oh man, needs more TNT. I will blow this little guy up. Oh, shake him. Wait, now he's going in the house. What is going on with this guy? Oh, he already ate. Oh, so he did. He deserved that. I'm sorry, but he deserved that. He's cute, but... Oh, you can tame them with the petals, right. Cool. Alright, I need to... I really need to get some food. But I doubt there's going to be any food in a ghost town. Oh, I mean, there's poisonous potatoes, I guess. Oh, good shovel. Oh no, no more of this. This is where I got my hats. Let's put my hat on for a bit. Nice. So with this, I think I'm going to scroll up. Stop your shaking at me. Little rattler. Oh man, that was... Hang on, where was it? Aha, right. We're gonna... TP to roughly minus 350, 65, minus 100. Oh, that was close. All right. This isn't a swamp. Oh no. Joe, hang on, I took a screenshot, didn't I? I did. I took a screenshot. It was 39.10 minus 10. Okay. Sweet. I have returned. Oh, I didn't have my hat. Oh, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. Oh no. Oh, I might have to kill my wife to get my hat back. That's just depressing.
I'll crump with you, sweetie pie.
Oh, and I'm back here. Oh. Thank you for following, Dale.
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
I'm sorry you had to see that embarrassing gameplay. No. Get away from me. Give me the hat. Give me the hat. No. She threw underwater. How's that even possible? There it is. Put that on. Does she stop straight away or does she remember? Wait, are you throwing good stuff now? I think you're throwing good stuff. No, that's bad stuff. Oh, she remembered me. Divorce papers. Okay, they remember. Right, good to know. I'm going to get my hat and I'm going to run away. She has such a good aim. Oh. Man, swimming when you're poisoned is the worst. It is the worst thing ever. Okay, go, 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 go. Otherwise I'm gonna die. Yo. Right, I think I'm good. I think I'm fine. Whew, okay. That was only slightly... Oh no, I didn't get the hat. Didn't get the hat. Where's the hat? I'm definitely gonna die. This is terrifying. Abuse. Oh, there's the hat. Oh, I drowned. Oh no. This is a disaster. It's turned into a disaster. Shut up, Dennis. You saw nothing. This is how the Biome Makeover is meant to be played. Give me the petals, I need those. And the cactus. Yep, good. Oh, do you know what we haven't found yet? We haven't found the music disc. I've just realised. Oh, okay. I need to get out of range. Let's leave her alone. She needs to calm down. We had a bit of an argument. Things were said. Potions were thrown. We're going to counselling next week. Right. Let's see. This, that. Put that back there. Put that on. Boat him. Eventually I'll make a path by breaking all these lily pads at some point. Alright, I think we're somewhere around here. Is our home sweet home. There it is. I mean, yeah. One man's domestic abuse is another man's entertainment. That's that famous saying. Okay. I think we're almost done. We didn't get the rose bushes, did we? Let's set our spawn. We didn't get the roses. And food. Oh wait, how's our food doing? Oh, I guess because we haven't really been in the area. That's fine. I'll take that. And I'll take... Wow, we've got no food. I'm going to go back to that village.
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
Hardly ho. That's what Charlie Chaplin said in his famous quote from The Great Dictator. Yeah, it's a bit weird when he said that, but I guess it makes sense now, doesn't it? Oh my god, Dennis, you're not meant to know about her alcoholism. Okay, so I'm trying to find that village again. Or, alternatively, I'm just trying to find some roses. That's all I want, is some rose bushes. And then we are good to go with our trade. And I'll be a happy man. Where are these stupid roses? Oh, ha 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 ha. Come here. I really hope the quest hasn't changed. I don't think it would have. Oh wait, have we got I think we got spider eyes. I think we're good. I'm just trying to think. Let me just double check the dock. Is there anything I haven't really looked at too much yet? The mini boss, we need that to spawn really. Toads, yep. Bugs, yep. Witch's hat, yep. Zombie variant. Yeah, I think we're getting there really. Oh, I haven't got my boat. The banana present was finding the first Christmas market, but the seventh. Hey, listen, I'm great at Christmas presents. Birthday presents, not so much, but Christmas, for some reason, I'm pretty good. Including, not to toot my own horn too much, but I was pretty darn pleased with this one Secret Santa that we did at work. Oh, I haven't got any spider eyes, for goodness sake. The person I got in the Secret Santa really liked Harry Potter, so what I did was I made them a what was it? It was like a suitcase, like a kind of like old-timey luggage suitcase, but it's all like cardboard and, you know, shoe boxes and stuff, like very crafty. And then inside I did loads of Harry Potter crap. So I had like chocolate coins, I had little potion bottles, I had origami screamer, you know, the screamer letters that Ron gets. What else did I have in there? I think I had like a few notebooks that were like the Daily Profit themed. It was great. And I was under budget. Well, I don't know if I was under budget, but because I made a lot of it by hand, I was within budget of the £10. So, oh yeah. Okay, it's night time. That's good. We're going to try and kill some spiders. And then we're good to go. In fact, I'm not going to take these with me in case I die. I did not give them all coal. I only give coal to naughty children, Dennis. Alright, spider, spider, spider. Fish. So I'm probably better off going onto solid ground. Hello. Harry Potter fans would take... I mean, there is a lot of Harry Potter merchandise tat. I'll say that. It always comes out at Christmas as a very kind of easy gift to get because it's like, oh, they like Harry Potter, so they'll like a chocolate wand. No. Give me a chocolate frog, which I did get when I went to the Harry Potter studio tour, which was great. But a chocolate wand, that's pants. There's a spider. Give me your eyeballs, please. Oh, don't blow it up. Did he even drop one? No. Cypher doors, bottles of enchantment, light and bow, new mini boss, unique witch potions, all I can think of. Ah, is that what we're going to get from the witch? Perhaps. I really would like to see that mini boss. I mean, I'll definitely die. But I guess it's luck of the game. Okay, screw this. Stupid spiders aren't spawning. So I'll do it my own. Do it on my own. Who needs spiders? I'm sorry, frog, but I really want to see your frog leg. Oh, raw toad. Yummy. Do you drop frogs? I thought... Not frog, sorry. Toad. No. It's a toad, not a frog. Oh, no. Oh, you got an eye. I got an eye. I got an eye. The mini boss isn't something I haven't already seen. Okay, it's the big slime, right? Oh no! Are you in? You're in. Panicking a little bit. Okay, go away. Whew. Maybe the wife will forgive for a good toad. Oh, well, I know how to make a brilliant toad. It's juicy, crispy, tender, croaky, warty. In fact, let's cook it up now. Can I use some wood? Okay, we did it. We cheated a little bit, but we got... I think I need one more spider eye. Luckily, I hear one. Okay, fine. Spawning that in if I need to. That looks disgusting in the best way possible. That looks exactly how I would think a cooked toad would look. A big blob. Poor toad. Oh, go away, will you? How much does it heal? Decent. Alright, here we go. We're going to go do it. We're going to finally do our quest. Ink sacs, that was the other thing. I'm pretty sure it was 2 spider eyes, but if it is, then that's just the way it is. Okay, let's go. Skeleton over there, great. Slime over there, fantastic. Oh man, if she despawns, I'm going to be very sad. My wife would have left me. We've had our ups and downs, but I thought she'd stick by me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Honey? Oh, there she is. She's there. Oh, thank goodness. I knew she wouldn't leave me. Alright, what did you have for me? Oh, it's only one. Okay, great. We did it. So if I click that... Potion. Slowness. Honey, I mean, that's a very thoughtful gift and all, but I was expecting more. You silly bint. Right, that's it. I'm never coming back. That's it, I'm gone. I'm gonna have a look in. Am I right in thinking there is a special potion? I know there is. And I'm going to cheat and have a look right now. Whoops. No, come on. Tab it. There we go. That's not it. Oh my goodness, there's bat wings as well. Okay, potion stab. Right. Antidote. Potion of the miner. Oh, there's so many. Oh, look at this. Haste, night vision, speed. Potion of the light-footed. Speed 2, jump boost, slow falling. Phantom spirit. These are great. What was that? Oh, it was a little firebug thing. What was that noise? That's a squid dying. Okay. Liquid bread. What a boring old biddy. Joe what?
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
Dolphin Master, Darkness, Assassin, Adrenaline. These are great. And they're normal ones. Okay. Phantom's probably my favourite. Oh yeah. Oh, they're lingering. Oh, they are lingering potions. You're right. There we go. This is very graceful, isn't it? I feel like I'm... It's sort of like a Zen mode. I mean, I don't know when I'd use this. I mean, I guess it's quite good for just traveling over somewhere. Oh man, what other ones are there? Oh. Light-footed. This is, oh man, it's a lot of good stuff. Oh wait, I've still got some of the previous effects, never mind. Yeah, I've still got the slow falling. Alright, fine. But yeah, I guess these were some of the potions that we could have got from the witch by doing the quest. Very cool. That sounded really sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic. They are very interesting. And cleverly made, because all you've done is mix existing effects, but you've given them a certain je ne sais quoi. Genius. Okay, well I found my hut. And I think that's going to do it for the stream, because I am starving. I still need to have some dinner. And we've had a good look at this mod. There's still a little bit more that I guess I haven't seen, but maybe another time. There'll be plenty more times to play this mod with future updates, I'm sure. Including the Roof Forest, which I think is next. But yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Lovely chatting with you all, and thank you to everyone who gifted and subbed. That was very, very kind of you. Yeah, 10 years, blimey. I know I didn't actually talk much about doing YouTube for 10 years, but I guess there wasn't really much to say. It's just, it's happened.
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.
Time, thank you, Ned. Time has passed, and I've enjoyed every moment of it, and all because of lovely comments and people I've chatted to and played with and met and everything in between. So, yeah. As I mentioned, here's to many more years to come in the future, doing goodness knows what. Slightly different content, as I mentioned, but that's coming soon. I don't think there's anyone raiding. I'm not going to bother with raiding. Raiding scares me. I'm just going to end the stream. So I'll catch you all in a future one. Probably be playing Sam and Max again at some point. Funnily enough, they're here in the chat. But yeah, the Sam and Max game. And then who knows what, maybe some more Minecraft speedruns where I actually know how to fight the Ender Dragon. That would be good. It was a nice relaxed stream. Happy 10 years. Thank you very much. Congrats. Thank you everyone for the lovely words. I'll see you all in a future stream or a future video. Bye bye.
Well, hidely ho, neighborino.